Coal energizes the wheels of national progress and has remained a sought-after mineral. The Maharatna world leader in coal mining business is also part of a close-knit social fabric in the country, which faces corruption as its biggest social evil.
The Coal India is the biggest coal company in the world, and it is the only company which is producing nearly 500 million tons of coal. This company is making a huge profit, and the future energy needs of this country can be met only by this company.
Having an annual turnover of over rupees 1 lakh crore, Coal India is a sea of opportunities for people with integrity.
One of the major concerns in CIL is to stop pilferage of coal while in transit, as well as from the different places in the mines. This is not possible to control this by any other means except use of technology. Hence, what has been done is to use ICT to ensure that the coal pilferage is brought to the minimum. The estimates of pilferage is to the tune of 10 to 15% of the coal production, which in terms of money means about 15,000 crores in a year. If one is able to control even 1/3 of this, the savings in a year will be about 5,000 crores in a year. To ensure this, the combination of technology like vehicle tracking system using GPS or GPRS, CCTV at important places, RFID based boom barriers, connecting bay bridges, and having wide area network across the mines and across the different places is being undertaken.
The future is for very large mines. Large mines means you cannot have small tippers and small equipment. A high equipment size which will be the need of the hour, and Coal India is the company which has not only the potential to produce more coal, but has also the capability to absorb such type of technology in our country.
The present demand and supply gap has exceeded 200 million tons, while the government in the past had decided to import coal, but the present government has taken over the responsibility for meeting the country's demand of coal by producing and projecting a production of about 1 billion tons in the year 2020. And for that, the major contribution is supposed to come from Mahanadi Coalfield, which is to produce 250 million tons of coal. And this is never possible without innovation, without innovative technologies, and without modernization of the coal mines.
To meet the growing energy needs of the country, Coal India has introduced new technology and equipment.
Coal India has made a very ambitious plan of producing 1 billion tons by 2020, that is within the coming 5 years. Out of this, MCL's contribution is going to be 25%. This will only be possible if we have digital intervention in all our operational areas.
Central Vigilance Commission, New Delhi, and Ministry of Coal, Government of India, New Delhi, both directed Coal India Limited to use more and more leveraging technology in prevention of corruption.
Targeting high on the growth ladder, Coal India took the digital path to strengthen its system and check the possibilities of corruption at different levels of its business operations.
And in this regard, the first step which you are seeing just behind is that use of the in-motion roadway bridges on a larger scale. Earlier there was a static electronic way bridges on which there was only possible to weigh 10 to 20% of the trucks and remaining were taken on the average basis. So there was a scope of manipulation in that, but with the introduction of in-motion roadway bridges with RFID on each trucks as well as RFID reader on the in-motion way bridges along with the IP cameras, now we are able to weigh 100% and no manipulation can be done at the end of the day.
CCTV and IP cameras have been installed at strategic locations to ensure close monitoring of loading and transportation activities. IP cameras in electronic and in-motion way bridges have led to increased surveillance on all the coal tippers, and the CoalNet connectivity has ensured real-time transmission of coal payment data to the central server. This has further reduced fudging of coal production figures on a daily basis. A vehicle tracking system has been put in place which generates real-time information on truck movements and also reports cases of route violation. This ensures payment to the contractors based on total travel distance recorded in a dedicated web portal. To check the challenges posed by unbounded project areas, Coal India has successfully initiated an electronic surveillance and control system with Mahanadi Coalfields in Odisha taking the lead.
Ministry of Coal had given the target to the Coal India Limited and its subsidiaries to install GPRS based vehicle tracking system in all the coal tippers so that we can have an effective monitoring on the movement of the coal tippers. So, in Mahanadi Coalfields Limited, we have covered all 1800 coal tippers plying on daily basis and those have been fitted with GPRS. So, with the help of geofencing, we have been able to restrict our tipper movement within our mine areas, and any breach in the geofence area results into generation of alerts, mobile based alerts on the mobile of general manager, on the mobile of project officers, on the mobile of colliery manager. There was a time, I think during January 2015 when we started this GPRS installation, we started monitoring. The geofence violation per day was around 3000 and till recently it has come down to just 200 to 300.
Information technology has spread its tentacles in Coal India, with CoalNet connecting information about business operations in the company.
Stabilization of CoalNet has been our priority agenda in Coal India Limited, and in Mahanadi Coalfields Limited, earlier the CoalNet was functioning in a disjointed manner and it was not working in a sustainable manner. Now, since 2012, we have stabilized the CoalNet in entire 2700 square kilometers of our area. All modules, major modules are functioning, and with the help of CoalNet, we have been able to monitor the payment of the contractual bills on real time basis, and as a result of monitoring of contractual bills on real time basis, since November 2012 till date, we have been able to process and pay about 5,000 crore of bills to the contractors in a period of 15 to 20 days as against a delay of 6 to 7 months earlier. So, the time gap in the payment of the contractual bills has reduced drastically, and this has led to reduction in the number of complaints related to the payment of the contractual bills.
Coal India uses information technology to manage its human resources. Similarly, Vigilance has also put in use the digital innovation to monitor the processes.
We devised a personal information system comprising of 22,000 regular employees and 14,000 contractual employees with photographs of each employees, with their dependent's name, with their blood group, with CMPF number, with bank account number, so that there is a total transparency in the management of the personal information system as a whole in Mahanadi Coalfields Limited. And due to this, the CMPF registration, the CMPF coverage has gone very wider, and fudging of bills, particularly contractual bills, have been stopped.
Not only keeping financial details in computerized version, information technology has become a part of life and dealing in Coal India. Employees now receive their salary information as well as task and welfare alerts through SMSs over their mobile phones. Tendering work and purchase of new materials has always been prone to corruption in the industrial sector. The procurement of new technology, machines and services to meet the rising energy demand was a grey area in coal industry as well. Delays in finalization of tenders due to numerous reasons and ensuring proper utilization of funds for execution of work also remained a major concern in the companies. Coal India has successfully put to use information technology as a deterrent against corruption through irregularities in procurement, pilferage of coal, as well as misuse of discretionary powers for personal gains.
Procurement of goods and services is the backbone of any industry, and Mahanadi Coalfields Limited has initiated e-procurement of goods and services in the year 2009, and since then about 7,000 crore worth of goods and services have been procured through e-procurement portal, which was designed by NIC Chennai, and the cycle time through this e-procurement has reduced from 180 days earlier to now just average of 80 days. And right from uploading of the NIT till the declaration of the L1 bidder is online, and there is no offline process involved in the entire e-procurement system of MCL.
In earlier days, when there were physical tendering process, like one has to go through newspapers every day, you have to physically visit the company. Say in case for MCL, it is 500 kilometers away from our place, so we used to pay visit to the client, used to procure document, fill it up, get back to your base, pick up the earnest money draft. Then you have to go physically, traveling by train overnight there, and drop that in a tender box. With the introduction of the e-tendering process, it has eased out your life a lot more. In one word, MCL has done a very fantastic job.
हम लोग कोल इंडिया का हर सब्सिडरीज में काम करते हैं, बट यहाँ MCL का IT रिलेटेड इनिशिएटिव्स बहुत अच्छा है, जैसे कि हमारा मंथली एलोकेशन प्रोग्राम और हमारा जब रोड डिलीवरी ऑर्डर्स निकलता है, इसका SMS में खबर आ जाना, देन हमारा रिफंड जो पहले बहुत लेट होता था, ये SMS का थ्रू से आ जाता है एंड बहुत जल्दी हमको मिल जाता है.
Since the auto refund system was introduced in November 2013, more than 1,422 lakh rupees have been refunded to 5,300 odd unsuccessful bidders.
We have introduced e-procurement system in a big way. This is totally eliminated the human intervention, subjectivity in e-procurement process, in the procurement process of our goods and services. At the same time, it has also eliminated influence of outside people, vendors, traders, or anybody outside to exploit our employees.
unlike earlier days when time-taking inventory records in stores was the only option to support the multi-dimensional mining operations, leveraging information technology has made the materials management system easy in Mahanadi Coalfields.
Due to lack of material codification, there was a probability of creation of artificial demand for the materials. With the introduction of CoalNet and with the introduction of online material management system, now all the material codification has been done, one product, one name.
Digitization of inventory data under online materials management system module in Mahanadi Coalfields has successfully eliminated chances of code duplication of over 1 lakh items, as well as reduction in inventory from 102 crore rupees to 77 crore rupees within 2 years. The introduction of 3D terrestrial laser scanner in Coal India for face measurement of coal and overburden has significantly reduced human intervention and made the measurement transparent. The nation relies on Coal India for fueling economic growth. The target of 1 billion coal production by 2020 needs strategic planning, investment in technology induction and plug-in pilferage of investment, resources and time through digital vigilance. Water scarcity remains a household problem in the state of Odisha, particularly in the coal-rich Talcher belt. But MCL has ensured every household gets sufficient supply of water. The company spends around Rs 4 crore for water distribution in the peripheral households during summer. This distribution of water in the water tankers is also monitored through GPS.
The digital interventions that we have introduced in Coal India are certainly going to play a major role in our company achieving its targeted 1 billion tons.
With a vision to be one of the leading energy suppliers in the world through best practices from mine to market, Mahanadi Coalfields Limited is committed to produce and market the planned quantity of coal and coal products efficiently and economically in an eco-friendly manner with due regard to safety, conservation and quality.
MCL has been known for its innovative approach to mining, management of ecosystem and particular new initiatives in technology, and that includes very efficient and praiseworthy use of ICT. MCL, you had always been one of the teams of Coal India which had been marching ahead with its flag held very high, and I am sure the Coal Indians in Mahanadi will be always marching and making Coal India proud.
Prevention is better than cure. Let us rededicate ourselves to fight against corruption, bring in better processes and better systems so that we build integrity institutions and benefit from that. Coal India has introduced its CoalNet, which connects all its offices to deal with its finances, HR, stock and all other relevant issues. By these technologies and automation processes, Coal India has been able to achieve a higher transparency and improve its governance and also improve its profits. I compliment Coal India and its employees and all the stakeholders for its tremendous achievement. This is one of the good ways through which we can promote governance, introduce transparency and thus serve the nation better.
हमारे मिले कदम, हमारा चौड़ा सीना, विशाल कंधे हमारे, से खोद लाते हम उजाले खुशियों के, चट्टाने फोड़ जुटा दे हम ईंधन लाखों के। हम हैं कोल इंडिया, कोल इंडिया हम। कदम मिले चले ताल मिलाकर, साथ पकड़ कर बाहें, हम लाए काला हीरा हमसे उज्जवल देश की राहें। हम हैं आग, हम हैं बिजली, हम एक